I started to think about how we could use these images to help some local conservation efforts. This kind of effort grew into what's now the 3-volume set To the Ends of the Earth. Getting the books published seemed like an impossibility. After designing them as huge 20 by 20 inch books, the biggest challenge was to find a suitable paper for the images to be printed on. It had to be acid-free, archival, printable on both sides, and the grain of the paper had to go in the right direction to have the maximum strength at the fold. Another requirement was to have this paper in a 20-inch wide roll that would accommodate the 80-inch panoramics that were designed to fold out of the books. After testing hundreds of papers, we found a company in Hollywood, California that could supply the paper with all of the required characteristics. And they could do it in several shades of white and different weights. Then we tested them all to see how the prints would look on different shades of white. We chose paper that was closest in weight and color to the Audubon folios of the 1800s. We even made small mock-ups of the books to make sure the layouts would work. They sent the first shipment of custom-cut 20 by 40 papers and 20-inch by 100-foot rolls. The stack weighed as much as a small car. The next challenge was to build a print shop that would accommodate the large pages. I built layout tables and paper storage. I purchased 2 printers that could handle the large pages, but was told by everyone that I would be unable to print consistently straight pages with margins and folds that would match. So I built housings for the printers with paper feeders that would direct the paper the same way every time. Measuring the margins so the folds would line up was crucial to the whole project. I now have an amazing collection of rulers. Each page is hand cut to be exactly 20 inches by 40 inches so the prints line up through the whole book. The pages are printed on one side and left to dry before attempting the second side. The 80-inch panos need to be hand cut, rolled, and specially fed for a perfectly straight print. Again, everything has to be measured and rechecked so the books can be assembled flawlessly. After printing, the pages are ordered and sent to Monograph Publishing in St. Louis, where William Mathis binds each book using 16th century binding techniques. Each page is folded and assembled into signatures. Holes are punched at the seam to accommodate the thread that will bind them together. Pages are placed on a specially built loom threaded with hemp string. Silk thread is sewn and woven around the hemp to form a lasting binding that's held in place with 7 layers of glued linen strips. Handmade leather covers are stamped with artistically designed steel plates and gold embossed to create the distinctive cartouches. Volume 1, East Africa, has the elephant. Volume 2, Birds of East Africa, incorporates crowned cranes, while Volume 3, The Natural World, features Magellan's Compass.